Katie, and we're with In the Garden with Katie today, and today we're going to do a multi-hanging basket. So they're quite popular. You might have seen them at a lot of the local hotels where they'll have hanging basket with multiple different plants. So today I'm just going to pick a few plants and show you how to make it work. So I'm using the Rocky Point Premium Potting Mix. I always say when you're doing any sort of potting up, get a good quality potting mix. It really makes a difference when you're doing your planting, and also how your plants grow, how it holds water as well. So I start with a little bit down the bottom. You want some slow release fertilizer. The Rocky Point does come with its own fertilizer in it, but with hanging baskets and 3 plants, they're going to use a lot of the nutrition that's already in there. So I like to add a little bit of slow release fertilizer just to give it an extra kick. So I'm using the NutriCode at the moment, and I just spread a little bit like that down the bottom, top it up with a bit more potting mix over, then you can start popping your plants in. So I've picked a lovely mandevilla. Pop along out the back, and you just loosen the roots up when you pop it in. The Dichondra Silver Falls is one of my absolute favourite plants. It cascades, obviously, silver falls, and keeps a really lush silver colour. Break that one up through the roots and just pop that in the side. Last but not least, I've picked a little brachyscome. Lovely little pink flowers, perfect little contrast. Now its roots are a bit tighter to break up, so I'll probably break that up down here before it goes into the hanging basket. Slide him in there. So you've got your 3 plants quite tight in there. Put a bit more potting mix in around. And also, I like to add an extra bit of fertilizer around the top. So it works out to be a couple of pinches throughout the whole plant. Cover that with your last bit of potting mix to bring it up to the levels. The idea with picking these 3 plants, it is a very small hanging basket, so that's something to be mindful of. These plants individually will fill up this basket, so they will take a bit of work. You'll need to keep them trimmed. They will need a lot more water and fertilizer. They might not live as long as a natural one plant in a hanging basket for space, but they will look spectacular when they do fill out. As it spreads around the back, it'll fill up this back part as well. So when you finish that, I have left the hangers off just on purpose until it starts to fill out and until I'm ready to hang it. It makes it easier when potting. Then straight away, once you've done, make sure you give it a really good water, and then keep the water up, especially when it's first planted, because it will be a bit shocked, especially as we've really upset the roots to get them in there. And then you'll start to see it grow in the next few weeks. You'll start to see it, the more water and fertilizer. You can use your fish and kelp max as well, you know, every couple of weeks, and then